Hours after Ranil Wickremesinghe was appointed interim president of Sri Lanka, angry citizens stormed the Prime Minister's office in Colombo. It started with them waving flags at the foyer of the building.
The Prime Minister, who was still the Prime Minister till morning, Ranil Wickremesinghe, was then made the acting president, and this did not go well with the public, who immediately decided to storm into the Prime Minister's office. Not just that, there were reports that some of the protesters were attacked by other security forces here as well. That escalated the situation. On one side, army only deployed tear gases and nothing much, but that also turned into a chaotic issue. Protesters were actually well prepared for this. They brought in roadside cones, they brought in water bottles, and row after row, no matter how many times they had to face the tear gases here, they did not budge, they entered.
Within minutes, thousands of protesters were inside the Sri Lankan Prime Minister's office.
Protesters are occupying the Prime Minister's office. This amidst armed guards, heavily armed guards are also here for protection and to make sure nothing untoward occurs. But this is a lawn of the President's office, which is completely filled with public and protesters from Galface who came here after several rounds, even after several rounds of tear gas were flashed. Hit on them. They did not budge. They did keep coming again and again. After nearly 4 hours of struggle, they finally took over the Prime Minister's office as well.
With the Sri Lankan forces moving, the siege of the Sri Lankan PM office continued, but peacefully. Taking over government symbols of power has been a defining image of this new wave of protest in Sri Lanka. On Saturday, furious protesters set the Prime Minister's private residence on fire. The same day, they had stormed into the presidential palace, dipping in the pool, slam dunking in the presidential suits, and even posing on the president's seat.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.